Welcome back once again. Today's video we are trying to show us how to cut a top. Though I have made previous videos on this, but I want to throw more light on the parameters I use to cut, especially the armhole area and the neckline. Now, like we all know how we fold, you fold your top, your material, in a way that it will cover your chest measurement by 4 and extra 2 inches. Now the chest I'm having is 43. 43 by 4 is 10.75. Now extra 2 inches is going to be added to 12.75. So in total, your folding should not surpass 13 inches or maximum 14. So let's see the folding I have here. I'm having 13 inches, 13.2 at a dot. So when you have a chest of 43, you should not have a folding surpassing 13 inches. Likewise, when you have a chest of 40, you should not have a folding surpassing 12. That's your chest by 4 plus 2 when you're using 2 inches as your sewing allowance. Now, at the end of this video, you should be able to know how to derive your armhole and how to get your neckline perfectly well. Now, I made some videos on other chest line. Now, this chest line I'm working with is 43 chest line. So the normal processes we always go, you add your 4 inches at the down part. Now these 4 inches will serve for the folding and sewing allowance. When you put your 4 inches, you extend your line straight on. You extend the line straight on. Now you apply your top length. Now the top length I'm having is 34. I'm using 37. Sorry, 37 top length. 37 top length is what I'm using. He's a very tall man. 37 top length. Now you extend your line. Now I told all that your chest line and your armhole, they are so much related. Now when you have your shoulder line drawn, the next thing you need to ask yourself, where are you going to apply your chest? And that brings us to what we call the armhole. Now armhole for a guy or for a man is gotten by chest line over 4. Now the chest line I'm having 43 over 4 is 10.75. Now if I was to make a short sleeve, I will use the exact of the chest line I'm having for my armhole. If I was to make a long sleeve, I'm going to minus 1 from my armhole answer to get the armhole for the short sleeve. That is, for this purpose, I'm making a short sleeve, so I'm going to use 10.75 here for my armhole. But if it was long sleeve, minus 1 from it, that means I would have marked at 9.75 for my, but this one is for the short sleeve. So I have marked my 10.75. You extend your line. Now when you extend your line, this line will serve as your chest line. Now you now apply your 10.75 on that line. 10.75 on that line. Now when you apply that 10.75, you add your extra 2 inches, but because of I'm sure of my client's measurements, I'm using 1.5 for him, so 1.5 is what I'm using. You can use 2. Now your shoulder I'm having is 20. Now shoulder is by 2, that's 10. Now you now add 0.3 to it, that's 10.3 for your sleeve joining. Now you now connect the shoulder allowance to your real chest. Now at this point, you will notice that your chest line and your shoulder line will give you a bit of slanted line. Now this line, what it just means is that you are in form, you are in line. Now on no account should your line of your shoulder surpass your real chest. Everything should be synchronized in a way that your shoulder must be smaller than your real chest. At worst, you can have a straight line with a shoulder line of your chest, which is also obtainable in kits. So for this purpose, it's a bit slanted. Now after that, you now slant your shoulder by 2.5. Now your slanting is optional in the sense that you choose the number you slant with. Now for an adult, the minimum you can slant is 2 inches and the maximum you can slant is 3 inches. So you now use either 2, 2.5 or 3. So I chose to use 2.5 because I think it gives me a more fitting on the shoulder line. Now you can use 2 as well, it's also good. So I'm using 2.5 for my client. Now you extend this line to the tip of the shoulder line, which is now your neckline. You extend it that way. After the extension, you now go to your armhole curve, your armhole trimming. Now you trim in the sense that you want to remove the excess foldings here and give a more fitted outfit. So you measure from the slanted line you have to the remaining of your armhole. I'm having 8 here now, 8.2 rather. So the middle should be 4.15 or 4.2. Now you mark the middle of your chest line, come at the middle, mark 1.5 inwards. Now the 1.5 you marked is for your armhole curve. Now you take your French curve, locate a place on the curve that will join your shoulder point 1.5 and the remainder of the armhole. So at this point I'm having it here. So you join properly with a curve. Now your curve should be able to give you a smooth drawing. You join here, you connect back to the down part, you join here as well. So this is for the armhole curve, as you can see properly how it's being joined. Now the next thing you need to do is your neck. Now the neck I'm having here is neck of 17 by 6, and we give us now it gave us 2.83. Now at this point, what the answer means is that your finishing of your neck should be 2.83. Remember that you have not sewn your facing on this. You're not going to cut at exact of the answer is giving you. You are going to reduce 0.3 from it for you to be able to sew your facing, and it will now tally at that 2.83 or whatever answer is giving you. So this formula works for both kids and adults. Now I'm going to mark at 2.6. Now after sewing my facing, it will now arrive at that 2.83. Now 2.6 on my width was, and now add 0.5 to it. I'm marking at 3 for the depth. So this is for the width and the depth marking. Now you mark. Now you join the line down. It will now be in this form. You put your French curve, draw your line to get your perfect mark. So now looking at these stuffs, you are seeing the neck, how it's been done, the armhole and everything. Now you now go to your slit opening. Now your slit opening would have been 13, but because I'm having a taller person here and I'm having a longer top length here, so I'm going to use 15 for your slit opening. Now after that 15, you join the line here straight, mark. Remember that the gap from here should correspond with the one you're having here. So all you just need to do is to measure the distance from here to your 2 inches allowance, apply it here before you now draw a straight line. So this is for the front bodies. Now I will also show you how to cut the back. Alright, now I have folded the back. Now all you need to do is to take the front as well, place on top. Now you repeat the processes of your marking. Now why I'm doing this video is just because of the essence of the chest variations on my other videos. Now I'm using this now for the 3 chest line. Now remember I told us in other videos that if you slant by 2.5, you are going to raise by 3 inches and 2.5. If you slant by 2 inches, you are going to raise by 2.5 and 2 inches. So now I slanted by 2.5, I'm raising by 3 inches and 2.5. This is the simplest formula that will work for you. Now when you raise, you draw the line. The line should not be straight, it should be a bit slanted. Now you mark your depth of the back neckline by 1.5. Now you draw your curve. That's the only thing you do for the back. Now you are going to cut. Now this is for the front and the back cutting of the outfit. Now when you are cutting, there's one important part you need to pay attention to on your neckline. Now that is one of the areas that will give you issues if you don't concentrate on that area, which I will also show you here. You cut very well. Now when you cut very well, you come on your neckline, you need to bend the back. Now this back should rest on top of this. It should not come at the tip here, neither should it come a bit in. It should come properly. Now when it's coming, it's like, you know, it's like you must, this edge must be the folding point of it. The front body should be the folding edge of this. Now the folding should not be in line with this as well. Here it should be a bit higher. Now when you fold, you're just trying to position the back the way it should be after sewing. Now when you fold, you notice that the back neckline is protruding, is encroaching on the inside of the front neck. So you're going to use the front neck to fine-tune this back neck in a way that it will still reconnect the back to the original curve. This effect will help you to make your outfit to be relaxed. Now when it's relaxed, you now have your perfect neckline done. Now you're going to cut this with that part. Now when you cut it, you raise it up a bit, still synchronize it in a way that it will be very, very okay. You cut. Now you turn it back. Now as you can see, it's giving us a perfect fitting. It's going in a circular form. So this is how your neck should be. And you also check your shoulder point. If you're having any protrusion here, you cut it off a bit. So the shoulder line should lap, and the neck circumference as well should lap. So this is for the chest of 43 and your armhole derivation of 43 chest and your neckline cutting. Thank you for watching.